Recently, the new Star Wars series, The ACOLYTE, premiered, bringing us a story set 100 years before Episode 1 of the saga. Here we will see a tale of mystery and secrets involving the Jedi, making us doubt the purity of their actions. Today on Charlie Tales, I bring you a recap of the first 2 chapters of The ACOLYTE, the Star Wars series. Ready? Let's go! The story begins with a mysterious woman entering a bar. She seeks out a Jedi named Indara. When she finally finds her, she invites her to fight. The Master refuses, but eventually intervenes when the woman attacks many people. They have a battle, but the Master is superior in every way. The assassin uses knives that she constantly throws, and also has mastery of the Force. She realizes she cannot defeat the Jedi with power alone, but discovers an important weakness. Indara cares about the victims, so the assassin attacks a civilian to distract her, and then attacks her by surprise. Master Indara has died. We move to a ship in deep space. Here we meet the protagonist, Osha, who works repairing ships. Suddenly, they receive a visit from a Jedi Knight named Yord and his Padawan. He reveals that he studied to be a Jedi alongside Osha years ago. They also reveal that Osha lost her entire family in a fire when she was a child. After that, she joined the Jedi Order, but never completed her training. But Yord's visit isn't out of friendship. They are looking for whoever killed Master Indara and take Osha because she has the same face as the assassin. We transition to Coruscant and meet Master Sol, who is training some younglings. But he is interrupted by a master, who informs him that his former student has been arrested. The master can't believe it, since he and Indara were the ones who saved Osha from the fire. We move to the prison where Osha talks with some inmates. They have an escape plan and invite Osha to help them, but she doesn't want to. She has faith in the Jedi and hopes they will declare her innocent. Despite this, the prisoners' plan begins, and they leave in escape pods. Osha fails to get a pod, so she crashes with the ship on a snowy planet. Back on Coruscant, the prisoners who abandoned Osha were captured and say she planned everything. But Master Sol uses his Jedi powers to extract the truth from them. He decides to embark on a search to bring Osha back, and he will do it with Master Yord and Padawan Jeki. Meanwhile, Osha is unconscious on the snowy planet and has a nightmare. In it, she is visited by a little girl. She is May, her twin sister who died in the fire. This girl confesses that she killed Master Indara and intends to kill more Jedi. Before knowing more, Osha wakes up from the nightmare. We return to Master Sol, who travels with his companions and tells us about Osha's fire. They tell us that her sister May caused the accident, and he only managed to save Osha. The Master says it's impossible for May to still be alive since he saw her die, but he doesn't seem so sure. The Jedi land on the snowy planet and find Osha's ship, but she decides to escape. They chase her to a cliff, where Osha accidentally falls, but she is saved by her former master. Osha tells him that May is still alive, and she is the real culprit. We move to a mysterious planet where we hear a mysterious being talking to May. He is her master, and tells her she must end the Jedi, and not only that. A true acolyte should be able to kill a Jedi without using weapons. May listens attentively to her master, and will carry out his orders. We move to a planet called Olega. Here there is a Jedi temple, visited by May. She uses a child as a distraction to trick the guard droid and enter. She reaches a room where a master is meditating. He is Master Torben, and has been in a vow of silence for 10 years, not moving from there, or speaking to anyone. May wants to kill him, but she can't get close. A force barrier protects the master, and stops all her attacks. The guards approach, and May has no choice but to leave. May visits a shop in the area. This guy is her supplier, and gives her poison to use against Torben, but the problem is how to get the master to drink it. The supplier says every Jedi has a weakness. Torben entered a vow of silence, to find peace, after a traumatic event from the past. May must use that memory against Torben. Returning to the Jedi, Osha talks to her former master about May, both assured that they saw May die in the fire. Master Sol tried to save both of them, but he only managed with Osha. The Jedi learn that May is on the planet Olega, and head there immediately. Meanwhile, May returns, and faces Torben again. This time, May will use Torben's trauma to defeat him. She knows which secret has tormented Torben for 10 years. Torben was in the fire where May's family died, and he committed a terrible crime. May tells Torben that by drinking poison, he could get the forgiveness he seeks. Torben opens his eyes and talks to May. He apologizes to her and says the words, "Forgive me, May, we thought we were doing the right thing." After that, he drinks the poison himself, and dies. Osha and the Jedi arrive at the temple, but it's too late. Nothing makes sense. Why would Master Torben commit suicide? Something happened in May's fire, and that secret involves the Jedi, but we don't know what it is. Osha recognizes the poison, leading them to May's supplier. They have a plan. Osha will pretend to be her sister to get information. Meanwhile, the Jedi listen to the conversation remotely. The accomplice falls into the trap and confesses the crime. The Jedi appear to subdue him, and he surrenders. The accomplice tells us he doesn't know much about May, he's just her supplier, but he heard that she has a mission to kill 4 Jedi. The criminal also reveals that May will return at night, so they could capture her by then. Osha wants to confront May, but Master Soul admonishes her. Here we are, revealed more details. Osha says May caused the accident on purpose, and thus killed her entire family. It wasn't an accident. The Master tells her she can't intervene, since she only seeks revenge against May. Also, they remind us that on the day of the fire, there were 4 Jedi Masters present. These are the 4 Jedi that May wants to kill, so Master Soul is also a target. The plan works, and May appears. Master Soul intercepts her alone. May immediately attacks him, but the Master is far superior. He finds it strange that May tries to kill him without using weapons, but we know she does it to fulfill her Master's wish. He asked her to kill a Jedi without using weapons, but she definitely won't be able to achieve this miracle against Soul. The Master is so superior that he even manages to take away her knives. Soul reads May's mind to identify her Master, but she doesn't even know the villain's identity. May is surrounded by the Jedi, but she has an escape plan. She uses her control of the Force to raise a large dust cloud and escape. In the distance, Osha hears the situation and pursues May through the city. They meet face to face and can't believe they are really seeing each other. Both thought the other was dead. Osha has a gun pointing at May, but she doesn't dare to shoot her. She deliberately misses the shot, and May manages to escape. May reunites with her supplier, and he offers her an escape route to Kofar, the planet where the 3rd Jedi Master is, a Wookiee named Kelnaka. We go to the planet in question, where we see some scavengers lost looking for something to steal, but they are surprised by a monster, Master Kelnaka, a quite strong Wookiee who lives in the wild. This chapter ends, making it clear that we will see a confrontation between May and Kelnaka. But anyway, that's all for today. If you liked the video, you would help me a lot by leaving a like. That would be legendary. Also remember to subscribe, because I'll be uploading more videos about your favorite movies. Thanks for listening. My name is Charlie, and I'll see you in the future.